It is time for our PWA Nemesis 8-man tag team main event. Here you see one team heading to ringside, consisting of the PWA champion Marky, the PWA Canadian Tag Team Champions, the Western Lions, and the esteemed champion Gabriel. Already in the ring, the opposing team, the challengers for Night of Champions. There you see Brett Morgan, Tony Cage, and Team Hall of Fame, who will challenge the Western Lions for the PWA Canadian Tag Team titles in 2 weeks at Night of Champions on June 25th in Calgary. Duke Durango again making friends, making his opinions well known. So many combustible elements in the ring for this match. I expect nothing less than fireworks once we get underway. And I wish the best of luck to Connie Fitzpatrick trying to keep order in this one. All the champions in the ring. Team Hall of Fame, they just hate everybody. We've had a great night of action here at Nemesis, helping shape the events in 2 weeks at Night of Champions. We saw Richie Rage and Frenetico make a challenge to the Millennial Rebels for a handicap match. I understand that match will happen in 2 weeks in Calgary at Night of Champions at the Century Casino. Team Hall of Fame on the floor. Brett Morgan jawing with fans at ringside. All the champions in the ring. It looks like they're ready to go. Brett Morgan cashing in his guaranteed title shot. That contract he won almost 1 year ago. And Chris Steele wants the undivided attention of all the fans here at the Northgate Lions Rec Center. As I was saying, Brett Morgan is going to cash in that guaranteed title shot briefcase for a huge opportunity at the PWA Championship. Champions working on some strategy, perhaps. Tony Cage looks like he's going to start it off. A little rock, paper, scissor action. Michael Richard Blaze, one half of the Western Lions. He's going to start it off. And we are underway with our main event. 8-man tag team war. Tony Cage, who's recently been under the tutelage of Dylan Knight, having veterans like Chris Steele and Duke Durango on his team can only help this young man. Shoulder tackle, Blaze right back up to his feet. Charging the ropes, up and over, landing on his feet again. Rolling through. Under goes Cage. Leaping back elbow from Michael Richard Blaze. Tag in the PWA champion, Marky. Drops the double sledge on the arm. Brett Morgan's eyes are glued to that ring. That's the man he's got to beat if he wants to make it to the very top, if he wants to be the benchmark here in the PWA. Marky working on that left arm with Tony Cage. Cage still a relative newcomer here, but definitely can make his mark if he's able to take that esteemed title away from Gabriel. And here comes Brandon Van Danielson. Nothing pretty about his offense. Up and over with the overhead throw. Gonna go for a cover here early. Cage able to kick out, but he needs to get out of that ring in a hurry. onto the shoulders. Plants him in the corner. And you see, makes the tag. Splash. Blaze the legal man now. Taking a minute to enjoy it before he hits. Perfect moonsault. Durango in to break up the pin. Team Hall of Fame say they've never lost those titles. Those tag team titles currently held by the Western Lions had to vacate due to injury. You see Gabriel, legal man now. These two are going to go at it for that esteemed title in 2 weeks. Gabriel wisely trying to keep Tony Cage in their corner. Hard right hand rocks the jaw of Tony Cage. Charging in all of his weight right to the skull of his challenger. There's the tag. Blaze the legal man. Cage out on the floor. He kicks hard. He got caught by Morgan. Whoa, did you hear that? Powerbomb on the apron by Brett Morgan. Dragging Blaze into their corner. Sends Tony Cage into the ring. And that's going to be the opening that they need. Chris Steele tagged in now. He's the legal man. A former PWA champion and pound for pound. Probably one of the strongest men in this promotion. Repeated kicks now standing on the throat of Michael Richard Blaze. Chris Steele has a mean streak a mile wide. Blaze hard into the buckle. Challengers now firmly in control. Steele tagging his partner, Duke Durango, Team Hall of Fame. Whoa. Slingshots Blaze into that bottom turnbuckle. Durango now up to the middle rope. Slingshot again into that clothesline. Team Hall of Fame showing why they held those belts for almost 2 years. Standing on the throat of Blaze again. 14th annual edition of Night of Champions coming up 2 weeks from tonight. There's the tag to Brett Morgan. He will challenge for that PWA Championship. Blaze trying to fight out, but just numbers game too much. I think all those kicks did was anger. Brett Morgan, speaking of mean streaks, this young man has one as well. Fisherman suplex right in the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover, but nothing doing. The Omen Gabriel is ready to come in there and break that up if need be. Tag into Tony Cage now. And again, the experience that he's going to gain working with guys like Steele and Durango, whether you appreciate their tactics or not, the experience he's going to gain here is invaluable. Blaze kicks out at 2. Dragging him back into his corner. Quick tags. Chris Steele now the legal man in the ring. Drives in that elbow with authority. We've seen this before. Just like a pit bull when he smells blood. Plays out at 2 again. Going into the corner after the champion. In comes Gabriel. In comes BVD. Referee doing the best she can to try to keep some order here. Good luck with that. Duke now, legal man. Fires Blaze into the buckle. Charging in, but nobody home. Right into your living room goes Durango. There's the tag. Esteemed champion Gabriel, legal man. He got low bridge though by Chris Steele over the top and down to the floor. There was a tag now. Brett Morgan legal. Drives Gabriel into that steel ring post. Rango again, you can hear him arguing with fans at ringside. Morgan fires Gabriel back into the ring, hooks the leg. Not enough to get the victory. Tag into young Tony Cage. Trying to get his final shots in before his huge title opportunity in 2 weeks. Talking about all these great matches, not to mention an appearance by a member of one of the greatest, if not the greatest tag teams in the history of this industry. Road Warrior Animal going to be a part of Night of Champions. We've also learned that Tiger Singh, the former Jinder Mahal, making his return to the PWA at Night of Champions. Back elbow right on point. Durango for the cover. Not enough. You can see BBD and Marky reaching for the tag right back into their corner. Right off the sole of the boot of Chris Steele. He's tagged in now. Great to have everybody here at Nemesis in Edmonton. The final stop on the road to NOC. Steele going for the cover. Gabriel gets the left shoulder up now, just choking. Blatant choke. Hooks the leg, but again, not enough to get the job done. Fires Gabriel across the ring into the buckle, charges in. Right on target with that clothesline. Gabriel in a bad way here. Holding him up with that vertical suplex, all the blood rushing to the head. Perfectly done by the veteran Steele. Tags in Morgan. Gabriel held wide open, stomping into that rib area. Just saw a very spirited match between Alexander Prime and Michael Allen Richard Clark. Half of two of the newest and hottest tag teams here in the PWA. They'll definitely be in the title picture very, very soon. Gabriel trying to fight up from underneath. Shots into that rib area. Ducks that spinning clothesline. Plants him face first. Oh, very close. Very close indeed. You can see Brett Morgan growing frustrated here. Looking for all the momentum he can get going into his huge title match. Tag to Durango. So he's going to the eyes of Gabriel. Again, referee administering that 5 count. Now just a blatant choke over that middle rope. And there's Chris Steele with the referee's back turned. Again, Durango stopping, standing on the neck. Not just bending the rules, outright breaking them. But if you ask Durango, he doesn't care. He's proud of it, whatever it takes to get the job done. Ducks the clothesline. Sunset flip into the pinning combination. Durango boxed the ears and hit a huge clothesline. Gonna cut that momentum off real quick. Backs him right into their corner, makes the tag. Cage scoops him up, slams him down. Now it's trying to yank that arm out of the socket. Gabriel needs a tag. So this match is going to be over in a hurry. Everybody looking for momentum to get those last shots in to make that final statement before the PWA flagship event of the year, Night of Champions. Tag into Chris Steele. Steele putting his body between Gabriel and his partners. Tag into Durango. Looks like they might be going for that slingshot clothesline again. Gabriel hit the forearm. Steele had to get out of the ring because he wasn't a legal man. Gabriel able to claw his way to the corner. Tags in Blaze. Michael Richard Blaze had that clothesline off the top rope. Easy for me to say. Repeated kicks to the challenger for the PWA title. Hits that running knee in the corner. Make the tag. And here comes Marky. Raining down punches on his challenger, the man who wants to take his title away. Calling for that bulldog. Right on point. Here's the tag. Brandon Van Danielson, the legal man. European dropkick off the top rope up to his feet. Tags in Gabriel. Quick tags now by team champion. Death Valley driver on Brett Morgan. This could be it. Durango and Steele, everybody to break it up. And we knew this was coming. All 8 men in the ring now. Durango down to the floor. Steele down to the floor. Cage down to the floor. All 4 champions standing strong in the ring.
You're stupid.
Marky climbing up to the top. See Blaze on the far side. Bodies flying everywhere. The PWA original with that moonsault off the top. You saw Blaze with a dive of his own off the other side. Fans are loving it here at Edmonton. Marky back in the ring with Brett Morgan. Hits that enziguri. I don't know who's legal anymore. I don't know if it even matters. Marky dropped on his head. Super kick from Blaze. Spear from Steele. Lariat from BVD. Sit-out powerbomb from Tony Cage. Gabriel has Cage up in that torture rack. Cage not tapping out. Morgan be looking for that spinning spine buster. He hit it on target. 1, 2, 3.
That's you. That's you.
Marky and Morgan staring down. Morgan just pinned Gabriel after that spinning power, or that spinning spine buster rather. And now all 8 men back in the ring again, battling it out. Match is over, but these issues are definitely not. Chris Steele with BVD in the corner. Morgan and Marky brawling it out. Night of Champions is going to be explosive if this is any indication. Bodies everywhere here in the Northgate Lions Center. Some members of the PWA locker room coming out to try to restore a little bit of order here. Morgan hits the deck down to the floor. Sheik Akbar Shabazz has got a hold of Chris Steele. There's Colton Kelly. Here comes everybody now. Try to get this situation back in order. This is chaos. Morgan wants a piece of Marky. He wants that belt. Unbelievable finish to PWA Nemesis. Chaos all over the place. Fabian Ribeiro trying to calm people down. All 4 champions left alone in the ring. Oh, what a night. Over the top, down on the floor, takes everybody out. All 4 champions hit the dives. Bodies are everywhere. This is broken down into chaos. Blaze grabs the gold. They're all planning, hoping they can keep in 2 weeks at Night of Champions. Standing tall in the ring. You are going to want to be in Calgary 2 weeks from tonight. PWA fans chanting for the PWA original.
And PWA, this company needs to change. And this company will change on June 25th in Calgary, we, you, become the new PWA champion. Marky, that's right, 2 weeks. Then you're done. That Night of Champions. Shut up, Trouble, before I kick your face in. June 25th, the Night of Champions in Calgary. If any of these losers in the crowd actually knows how to drive a car, maybe they'll drag their fat, beer belly, shirt cropping asses to Calgary and watch Team Hall of Fame destroy the Western Lions. Those belts are ours, boys. We'll see you in Calgary. I'm the man and you're a dickhead!
Night of Champions, 2 weeks, all the titles on the line. You're going to want to be in Calgary in 2 weeks. I got nothing else to say. This has been PWA Nemesis. I am Big Bad Boris. For everyone here in the PWA, thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody.
It is going to be a great night of wrestling, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure that you get your tickets if you haven't done so already. And we are coming back to Edmonton on August 20th. One more time, folks.
I'm gonna rip in between. Hey, crush time.